What's good, y'all? So I've been really I've been going through the identity shifting process that I mentioned in one of my previous videos that you guys will see. I'll tag it in there. But I was really thinking about the whole notion of success and like why we really want success, but we're never we a lot of us just don't get there, right? Like you may be like, man, I've been wanting this success thing for a long time, but I haven't been able to get there. And when I really analyzed it and when I went through the identity shifting like process where like I was really imagining myself as the successful person that I want to be, doing the things that I want to do, having the things that I want to have, I got scared. It's crazy. Fear. But I didn't get scared for the risks that I had to take to get there. It wasn't and that's what a lot of people preach. They're like, oh, on the other side of fear is success, right? But they don't really explain the nuance to this. This is why I like this channel, because it's the gold pill. We talk about nuances. It's different approaches. It's a deeper psychological reason why you are afraid of the success that you want, right? Like you're afraid of the person that you want to become. That's what I realized. I was afraid of that person that I needed to become to be in the successful position that I was envisioning. This is during the process. And you don't have to close your eyes and be all like yogi about it and like meditate, but like really just think through the process and like see yourself becoming the person in the present moment. And I'm not gonna lie, I started to really get scared. I started to really be like, nah, like this is too much. And then I had to think, well, do you really want the success? Well, if you want it, you have to be that person. And so you're probably asking, like, what was so scary about it? Like, what was the fear? The fear was giving up comfort. The fear was giving up a lot of the habits that I have right now that are not allowing for me to be where I'm at. The reality is, you are where you're at because of the person that you are. Period, point blank. If you want to get to another level, you have to become a different person. I explained this in the other video about identity shifting, but and becoming the best version of yourself. But I got scared of this notion because I realized, man, one, I'm not working enough. I'm chilling too much. I'm giving people too much access to me. I'm on the phone for hours at a time having no productive conversations whatsoever. I'm not reading enough, right? I'm giving too many people my energy. Too many people have taken free real estate in my head. I'm not actually focused on what I want to do to the extent to where I want to go. See, because my vision is so big that I know that the work, the output I need to put in, or the input I need to put in for that output is significantly more than what I'm already doing. And people, it's funny because when people see you on the outside, they'll be like, oh, bro, you go so hard, you're working, you're doing this, but you're really not doing what you need to do to get to your vision. It's so easy for you to like, especially if you're talented and you can put in a little bit of work and get a lot of results by society standards. But then when you look at your standards, when you look at what you really want, you're not getting there because you're not putting in the actual work that you know you need to put in to get there. It's crazy. It's very nuanced. It's very deep psychological things, but like being afraid of the person that you're going to become when you are successful is a real thing. I believe that's what holds most people back. It's not being afraid of the risk that you have to take. Risk is nothing. Risk is an illusion, right? I don't believe in risk. I believe in going for what you want regardless of what happens, right? Because that's what you were called to do. So you're going to go do that. So for me, it was interesting to really like I call it like meta thinking, where you think about your thoughts. I do this often. That's why I can articulate certain things to you that typically you wouldn't hear from another critic, because I can actually think through my own thoughts. So I highly recommend you learn this skill as well. But it dawned on me. I was like, I need to be this person, very regimented with this time, right? Like no BS, cutthroat. That's another thing. I'm an empath, right? Like I'm naturally empathetic to other people, and I tend to put more people first. I tend to put people before me. And when I'm envisioning this person, he's ruthless. And not ruthless in a negative way, like he's harming people, but he's ruthless with his time. It's no BS. It's like, bro, get out of here. If you wasting my time, get out of here. Like, don't talk to me. Like, you wasting my time for real. You get mad. He gets mad about that, right? That's my successful self, right? He's really anal about his time. He's looking at all the different time slots, right? He only fits in people that actually add value to his life. He's not overextending himself to everybody. And in my mind, I'm like, man, that cuts out a lot of people in life. For me, I can't just get on the phone randomly and just have a random conversation that's meaningless, that's pointless, that doesn't really push me forward, right? I can't do this specific thing. I can't do that specific thing. With these people, I can't really cater to them anymore, right? That's going to have to be cut. Man, it gets as deep as family. If your family negative and you know your future self is not negative and you can't be around that environment, it's going to scare you because you're going to detach from family. Right? I've had to do that to be who I am now, let alone who I want to become. You know what I mean? So it's all of these little things that you start to get scared of who you are or who you need to become because it requires a lot of change. You get scared of that person because you know that person is ruthless. You know that person is going to ruffle a lot of feathers. And that is my whole point of who cares? You care too much, fam. That's the one thing I'll say. The reason why you also not successful where you want to be is because you care way too much about other people when they don't care about you. Everybody's here for themselves. Everybody thinks about themselves. You over here trying to help everybody else when in reality you need to be helping yourself first. You need to cut off whoever is not helping you, whoever is not serving you, you cut them loose ruthlessly, right? When you have conversations with people, get to the point, get straight to it. Learn, educate yourself, right? Become the person. And don't be scared of that person. Embrace it. Embrace how ruthless that person is. Embrace how meticulous that person is. Embrace how that person works 24/7. For the goals that I want, I need to work 24/7. That's scary to me because I've always thought about this work-life balance nonsense. It's not true. The most successful people in the world work all day. There is no balance. There is no let me take some time off. They're all day working. And if I want to get there, I need to embrace that and do it. Who cares what anybody else says? And that's the other thing. I can't listen to anybody who's not where I want to be. Every time I've asked somebody that's where I actually want to be in life, they've told me that exact story. They've told me that exact scenario. So I know it's accurate and I know what I need to become. So I hope you got this video. You found this video valuable. You know, not being scared of who you need to become. It's not about being scared of risk. What you're really scared of is who you're going to become and how that's going to impact your life and the life of other people around you currently. Forget the fear, drop it. Focus on yourself. Be ruthless. Like, comment, subscribe. We got more videos just like this coming. This was just late night thoughts. I'm about to go out. So go out to go eat dinner with some close people, some close networks that I have. So I'm gonna catch you guys. Thank you for tuning in, and more videos to come just like this. Have a good one.